Are you ready to break free from the conventional learning curve and unlock your true potential? Welcome to our channel, where we explore the untapped wisdom that can supercharge your personal and professional growth. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of learning secrets, revealing the real science of learning faster that schools never taught you. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about education and embrace a new era of limitless possibilities. Learning isn't a linear journey, but a series of breakthroughs and discoveries. We all have different paths, but some common principles apply to every pursuit. Think of it like this. If you were given one chance to ace an exam that would change your entire future, what would you do with it? What if instead of cramming and panicking, you could approach that exam with a clear mind, knowing exactly what to focus on? That's the power we're about to unlock. These 8 secrets are like hidden keys that can open doors to new skills, understanding, and achievements. Whether you're looking to master cooking, a new language, social media, business, or sports, these principles will change the way you think about learning forever. But remember, this knowledge is just the beginning. It's up to you to put it into practice, experiment, and see how it transforms your journey towards mastery. So get ready, because we're about to embark on an eye-opening adventure that will redefine your approach to learning and help you reach new heights of success. The 80-20 rule. Imagine you're planning a trip across Europe and you only have 2 weeks to explore 5 countries. How would you prioritize your destinations? Most likely, you would start with the must-see attractions in each country and skip the less popular spots to make the most of your time. Well, it turns out that this approach is a smart strategy for learning new things, too. This concept is known as the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. It states that roughly 80% of the effects comes from 20% of the causes. For example, 80% of the results you achieve might come from just 20% of the effort you put in. Applying this to learning means that 80% of what you need to know for any skill or subject often comes from just 20% of the material. Instead of trying to learn everything, focus on the essential 20% first. By mastering the core concepts and building a strong foundation, you'll be able to reproduce the desired results without getting bogged down by unnecessary details. Once you've got the basics down, you can delve into the remaining 80% if it's relevant to your goals. Remember, quality matters more than quantity. So when you learn, aim for quality, understanding and application of the core concepts, rather than trying to learn everything there is to know. Fail fast, fail forward. Imagine you're at a job interview and the hiring manager asks, "Tell me about a time you failed." What would you say? Most people struggle with this question because they focus on avoiding failure in their lives. But here's a secret. Failing quickly is the fastest route to success. When you learn, you should embrace mistakes as valuable feedback, adapt, and keep moving forward. But why is this approach so effective? First, it helps you identify problems early on. By acting and experiencing the consequences of your actions, you can spot issues much faster than if you had just planned and theorized. Second, it allows you to learn from your mistakes. When you fail, take the time to analyze why it happened. What went wrong? What can you improve next time? Embrace the learning opportunity and let it guide your next move. Third, it keeps you motivated. Celebrating small wins and learning from failures keeps you engaged and excited about the learning process. Success isn't a straight line. It's a series of experiments, adjustments, and celebrations. Don't let fear of failure hold you back. Instead, use it as fuel to learn, grow, and achieve your dreams. Active recall. Imagine you've spent hours studying for an upcoming exam, but come test time, you can't remember anything. What went wrong? It turns out that passive learning, like rereading notes, doesn't lead to long-term retention. Instead, you need to actively engage with the material to remember it effectively. Active recall is a simple yet powerful brain hack that can help you learn faster and more effectively. It involves retrieving information from your brain, which strengthens the neural connections and helps you remember what you've learned. To use active recall, ask yourself questions about the topic you're learning. For example, if you're learning about the human body, Ask yourself, what are the main organs in the body? Or, how do the circulatory and respiratory systems work together? You can also use flashcards, which are an effective tool for active recall. By actively engaging with the material, you'll be able to learn more effectively and remember what you've learned for the long term. So next time you sit down to learn, don't just passively read through your notes. Challenge yourself to actively recall what you've learned. Your brain will thank you later. Slow down to go faster. It might seem counterintuitive, but slowing down can actually help you learn and complete tasks more quickly. Here's how it works. When you learn something new, you enter a state called the Zone of Proximal Development, or ZPD. This is the space between what you can do on your own and what you can achieve with guidance. By slowing down and spending more time in the ZPD, you can learn more effectively and efficiently. One way to do this is to seek out challenges that are slightly beyond your current level of ability. By pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, you'll be able to learn new skills and knowledge more quickly. Another way to slow down and learn faster is to take breaks. Short breaks can help you process what you've learned and can actually improve your focus and productivity when you return to your learning. Finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. Sometimes it's faster to ask for guidance than to try to figure things out on your own. By breaking down tasks into smaller chunks and taking advantage of the ZPD, you can learn new things more quickly and effectively. The growth mindset. Do you believe that intelligence is fixed or that it can be developed over time? Your mindset can have a major impact on your ability to learn and succeed. People with a growth mindset believe that abilities like intelligence and skills can be improved through hard work and learning from mistakes. On the other hand, those with a fixed mindset believe that these abilities are innate and unchangeable. People with a growth mindset are more resilient in the face of setbacks. They see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, and they're more willing to take risks. They understand that effort and persistence are key to achieving success, and they're not afraid to ask for help when needed. If you want to learn and succeed, it's important to cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that you can improve, embrace challenges, and learn from your mistakes. With the right mindset, you'll be well on your way to achieving your goals. In conclusion, learning isn't a chore, it's an adventure. These 8 secrets are your compass and toolkit to navigate this exciting journey. As you continue to explore and grow, remember to apply these principles and never stop seeking new knowledge and skills. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Unknown Storytellers. If you found these learning secrets helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more enlightening content. And now it's time to hear from you. Which of these secrets will you use in your personal and professional life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've mastered any learning techniques that have been effective for you, we'd love to hear about them. Remember, your experiences can inspire others. Thanks for watching.